You
Have you entered menopause yet?
I have not entered menopause. Everywhere is still soft. So go
Make
in.
them not hear. Make them make nobody
Go
hear.
in.
Like
Everywhere
make them
is
not
still
hear. Make them go. Make them go. Make them come out.
going now.
What's it called?
Everywhere is still soft. I think
Wait,
I think it's because
wait. How many times do people do in a week at that 50?
at 50.
Like in 1
I
week, like
think
last week, how many times now?
that is freeze. Okay. Okay, I'm not shy. I'm not trying to be naughty now, but I'm trying to let the other younger women know that age is only a number. You don't get old. You get as old as you live yourself. At 50, we are still as honey as we were when we got married.
Don't use that word. Don't use that word. So that means when they do like every day.
Not every day. We're not not every day.
Okay, like 4 times a week.
More than whatever the
More
spirit.
than 4 times a week. You don't jabber. You don't jabber. You don't jabber.
Whatever the spirit.
Yay!
That is freeze, right?
But let me ask you: if your husband is 52,
Yeah.
Bola on the answer he dey get up.
Very, very well. And I promise you, as long as I'm alive, I'm going to make sure he gets up until he's 90.
Bola
Yes, it works. It works.
on the day.
It's whatever you put in here works everywhere.
Okay, so what do you people eat?
First thing in the morning, every morning, we are 4 in this house, two children and the 2 of us. So every morning I make celery. So my husband takes 32 ounces of celery on an empty stomach. I take 32 ounces of celery on an empty stomach, and the children take 16 each. And after that, the children take smoothie made up of vegetables, right? They take smoothie because it's hard to get the children to chew vegetables. And then myself and my husband, we take salad, raw salad. When I say salad, it's not mixing egg and all that. We take raw vegetables for breakfast. And then we try not to, we eat everything in moderation, but we make sure that we start the day with fruits and vegetable every day, and we work out. And then we
House of Gold. He said you don't order a fresh pizza. That's why your Bola home. You know they answer you. You go call and like Bola home your day.
Like I have often
they worry me. Go they do like this. You do like this.
I've often heard of men. Let me lower my voice. I've often heard men 50, 55. These are babies complaining of here. 50 is the start time of life. You get happier, you get more beautiful, you get better skin. It all starts from 50, because between 20 and 19, when you're a teenager, you're worried about getting to university. 20, you're worried about result. 30, you're worried about relationship and all that. You're worried about babies. You're worried about getting married. 40, probably you're carrying babies and then you're raising. 50 is the start point. So when I see men complaining or women complaining that their husband here, I think it starts from here. And then here, the more you worry here, the more you worry, it affects them.
Let me ask you, is any of you hypertensive or diabetic?
No, nothing.
Anyway, with what you eat.
Yeah.
But what about don't you have hypertension in your family? Like none of you have?
We have from my side. My dad had it. My mom had it. They have everything. I think among my siblings now, I'm the only person that doesn't have it. That's why I said what goes in here matters a lot.
Drink alcohol?
I drink a lot of alcohol in the weekend.
Me too. Omo. Me and you go to chat. Well, I drink alcohol too, but I try to keep it to the weekend. I love my beers. I love my
wine. But
my wife loves wine.
But wine, I don't drink. I'm not rich.
You drink beer?
I used to, but my body doesn't take beer because I get bloated when I drink beer.
Me, I can drink 10 beer and just sit down and listen and be looking at you, be looking at me. Me, I just know that at 48 is not good for me to. So I only drink Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I can clear a crate.
Yeah,
but then one day like this, I just detox. I remove my mind from any form of alcohol.
Yeah. I love alcohol. I love wine. That if not the health side of it, I would love to drink every day. I love what it does for me.
Yes, it relaxes me.
I love what it does.
And I heard that it makes women want to bench.
It does, yes.
Hey, if your wife goes, that's why I tell women, all these ladies night out, because I used to run a club.
I can't get
a woman will come in
that doesn't
sure of herself, 2 glasses of wine down. You can get away with anything with her. Wine, they do them like this. So me, I don't allow my wife to drink wine if I'm not there.
Well, I think it does different things. Me, I would drink wine. If I drink wine, I'm more critically smart. And then I don't think people can take advantage of me unless if somebody that I love, like my husband, can take advantage of me if I have wine, because I will let him. So if I am in the middle of a club and drink wine, I don't think the men with those black cards.
Look at what somebody said. Said them don't bench my babe for ladies' night out after drinking. I'm telling you, I used to run a club, and I noticed that if you want to get girls, don't talk much until after they've had their second glass. Offer them the third. They're yours.
I don't think so, because
they will not pick your call the next day, but that night now you get them.
I don't really think so, because
you're 50 and you're mature and you're in charge.
No, I started drinking when I was 22. Right? And when I was 22, I was drinking. I was living alone. Like when I was 22, when I started drinking, I relocated from England to Ireland. So I was living alone. I was clubbing. I would go to club and then I would load down wine. And I was never taken advantage of. I love my wine.
You are very lucky. I know many people would have taken advantage of, even we self,
Yeah, I love my wine, and I cannot get on. I have nothing against people that do not drink, but I cannot get on very well, especially with a partner that doesn't drink.
Does your husband drink?
Of course.
What does he drink?
He drinks wine.
The same thing you drink.
He drinks wine. We drink red wine in the winter, and then we drink cocktails and white wine in summer.
Do you drink fizzy drinks?
No. I was going to. Whenever I see you drinking Coke, Daddy Freeze, I always think to myself, what is he thinking? No, you should never have any of those in your house.
No, let me tell you something.
There's nothing like 0.0.
Shown, hold on. Studies have shown that Coke Zero is okay.
It's not.
Let me tell you, I did a lot of investigation. Aspartame is what was used to flavor this. Is in the same carcinogenic category as your smartphone.
That is crazy. You don't know these people. These people pay those people studying it.
No,
they pay
them. We did. You see, for you to drink aspartame in Coke to the point where it affects your health, you'd have to drink about 300 cans a day.
How many do you drink a day? Do you drink every day?
1 or 2.
That's sugar. You are not addicted to
sugar. There's no sugar.
That's
zero.
They tell you. That's what they tell you. They tell you zero.
I tested it on. Have you heard of what you call a glucose patch, glucose monitor?
No, I don't. I'm not.
Or a glucose monitor and drank this. There was zero spike.
It didn't
black like this.
Okay.
If you drink normal Coke, it will go up like this. You have an insulin spike. If you drink this, your blood sugar is going to be like this. So that's how I know that. For me to tell you there's no sugar inside, it's not because I feel there's no sugar inside. It's because a friend of mine and I have actually tested this using a nicotine patch. I said nicotine patch, a glucose monitor patch. So when you wear that glucose monitor, if you eat a bar, you see the way your glucose will go up. Yeah. If you eat, if you drink things like gin, it doesn't affect. Beer actually affects more than this.
Beer has sugar.
I'm not saying it's good though.
Yes.
But it is not as bad as people make it out to be. And if you're going to drink something and you have this and you have Coke, please, I'm begging you in God's name, drink this one. In my opinion, from my studies and from this is better than the sugar one.
The 0%, is it?
Yes, the zero Coke is better than the sugar Coke. The sugar Coke I will not drink.
Even my children.
No, this does not mean no added sugar. This means zero sugar. There's no sugar.
Yeah.
The malt one is no added sugar.
I hate
it. Actually has 12 grams.
I would never give malt to my dog.
There's a malt I like. It still has 12 grams. Malt is sugar.
No, I would never ever.
Now, here's what I do. Because sometimes I like sweet drinks. If I'm going to eat and have sweet drinks, then I'm not going to eat carbs. I know I'm drinking my carbs. So for instance, I will have efo and meat, no swallow. But then I can have a Coke because I really feel like a sugar Coke, not this one, a sugar Coke or a malt. Then I know that I'm getting my carbs from that malt. Not healthy carbs.
Did you drink a lot of Coke as a child?
A lot.
That's why you are addicted to it.
A lot of Coke as a child. A lot. But it was the sugar Coke. So when this one came out, it took me a while. I used to be like, it's better to drink sugar than this. This is poison. By the time I was done doing the research, sugar would expose you to obesity and diabetes, and then can now expose you to cancer. So at the end of the day, if you're running away from the aspartame here that is little compared to the sugar one, Someone said, do you need gym? I don't gym, but I brisk walk. I don't like gym. I don't like work. I'm a lazy person. I'm a couch potato.
You have to start building muscles.
What I do is push-ups. At 48, I do 50 push-ups.
Whatever you do to build muscles, I'll tell you why you should build muscles, especially when we're getting older.
Yeah, you need muscle.
You need muscle. It protects a lot.
See me now. I'm not. If you see my hand inside my shirt, you see that. You know what it is to do 50 push-ups? Can you do 50 push-ups?
No, I'm not a push-up fan. I can't.
The average guy cannot do 10.
My husband does.
Do you 50 now? Boom, 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 boom. Then I'll do 20, and I'll do another 20. I'm done with push-up. Then I do brisk walk.
When I saw the birthday one, you did very well.
That time I was even weak. I did 44 or something. But there was.
You did very well.
Once I was with Taste Buds in Abuja, I did 54. She was just counting. I was like, pa.
Yeah, often when I talk about building muscles, like especially my people, they always think I don't want to look like a man. They do not understand the meaning of building muscles. We need muscles. Like you could be slim, but you could look old if you don't have muscles. And muscles protect a lot. It protects our organs, protects our bones. And as we are getting older, especially when you're going into menopause, if we are going into menopause, you need muscle because if you break one bone, it could lead you to death.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, I wanted to ask you, do you see your period every single month? Or you start having those? I
see it every 26 days.
More, you're still full size. That means you can actually get pregnant. Are you on birth control?
No, I'm not. The reason why I'm not was, I'll tell you this story. My child, right? I didn't have a child, so we got married 2006 and we tried for it was a distant marriage. I was working in Ireland. My husband was over here. And then we tried to get pregnant. We couldn't get pregnant. So my first child, he's 12 now. And he was number 5 IVF. So he was our number 5 IVF log. Then we got our daughter. Our daughter was a one-night stand. So we didn't plan for it. So we have one of each. But I'm not on birth control. When I was pregnant for my daughter, I told my husband to go and do what's that thing that men should do? Vasectomy. I told my husband to go and do vasectomy. And then he promised me he would do it. Every day I would remind him, he said he will. And then every day I would remind him, he said he will. African men, especially Nigerian Igbo men, are so stingy with their down below. They don't want anything to happen to it.
Forbid, why would I do vasectomy? What kind of nonsense is that one?
So I just realized that he wasn't going to do it. So I went to my gyno and I asked my gyno to tie my tube. So I tied my tube when the second baby was coming. Because if I didn't tie my tube, we would have 3 children.
But is it reversible? Can they untie the tube?
It can be reversible, but I don't need to reverse it. I'm 50. I don't need to.
Yeah, I know, but just so that because vasectomy,
yeah.
if you are willing to tie your tube, is all well and good. Though.
Yeah, I did. I tied my tube. The reason why the tube one is very, very good is very handy. You don't have to say I missed my pill or I did this. I tried what's the name of the DU something
IUD.
IUD. I tried IUD and it was a whole the pain. You could get infection. It was messy. So I didn't want to go for IUD anymore. But since 2013, 2014, I had my tube tied and I feel good about it. So I can go in every night. I don't have to worry about pregnancy for the past 10 years and then enjoying myself without worrying about it.
Thank you for telling us it's every night. You tried to dodge it that time, but now you have told us. So we don't catch you, say na every night. I can go in every night. We don't catch you. We don't catch you. We don't catch you. We don't catch you. Leave it. Leave it. Don't try to dribble your way out of it. Don't try to dribble your way out of it. Thank you so much, my lovely sister, for joining us live. I'm going to cut out your own section.
Thank you very much.
Place it on Facebook and YouTube. Let everybody watch and learn. This is what you should look like at 50, and every day you should do it at 50. Mary go Choma, you say it's not food. Mary go and learn how to do it and do it well, you.
Nobody should mind DF.
Go and learn how to do it well, you. It's one of the reasons why your husbands cheat. If your husband is cheating, just know that you are not delivering. And let me tell you, you get the way woman go fat rich, menopause will come quickly. Yes. Once menopause come,
you don't want it anymore.
You don't want it anymore. And when you don't want it anymore, imagine me, I now have $200 million and Bola is working. And I have a wife at home that does not want it anymore. God forbid. I will cheat you
all the time because
I will cheat you. I will cheat you. Oh. So women, learn how to do it. Learn styles. That 1 hour you're using to pray in the morning, go and use it to learn one new style. Every year, learn one new style. I'm perfect.
You're right.
This woman has hit like this. If her husband hit $1 billion, he cannot leave her. In fact, it's other men that will be trying to take her from her husband. All right, guys. Lovely hanging out with you. Take care. God bless. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Okay, bye.